Welcome to another Thought Friday. Some crazy stuff happening in the cities. I know we're in Canada, but it's not like as if our cities are any more safer. And yeah, I think everyone's seen the video of the young woman getting slain by the mentally, I guess I want to call it
Mentally
mentally
challenged or mentally
challenged
ill.
individual.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking. But I guess the question to you, Jai, is, like, are cities getting more unsafe? Are they getting more, dangerous? Do we need more police presence? Should, the president or whatever, should the National Guard be everywhere? Because I think what happened was in California, the National Guard kind of worked, I mean,
Hmm.
based off of the book of
The
Trump.
book. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it just seems like things are getting worse. What are your thoughts?
I remember there was a year in Canada. This was like 20, maybe 15, 20 years ago, where this guy beheaded a guy on the
Wow.
Greyhound.
Wow.
Now,
I think I heard about, yeah, I remember that a couple
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
he beheaded the guy, Greyhound. I think he's even out of jail now. The guy who committed
Really?
the atrocity. Yeah. And I know there's a lot of race baiting and all that stuff, but like fear policies don't help. Like it's going to make things worse. I think at this point, people should come out and just condemn it, of course, because it was a very tragic incident. And I hear that the guy who committed the crime has been in and out of jail. So maybe there should be some kind of focus on targeting and knowing how to address or deal with repeat offenders so that these types of crimes are not committed, because I think this is avoidable. Maybe change some laws regarding repeat offenders and try and offer and condolences to the family and try and help with the family to heal.
I think it
Right.
goes further than that. With Trump, the administration, they've been pulling back funding
Mm-hmm.
for like mental health and things like that. And I think my concern is that this is going to get worse. I think this is one of the problems with, again, I don't hate Trump, but I think sometimes his perspective is very one dimensional. And so when you take away funding from these things where you don't see value, sometimes it's a cause and effect. These random attacks are going to grow because mental health is a big issue.
I think it happened in New York, if I'm not mistaken. Now,
Yeah, I don't
what are
remember.
some of the laws within New York City? Because maybe there's federal budgets or some federal cuts, but what were the laws in New York City for repeat offenders prior to this? These are the things we need to look at. Like, it's easy to blame Trump. Like, I mean, I saw him put out the picture of the guy, the victim. That to me was really silly. Yes, I agree. He does some very, let me just say, weird stuff. It's not everything that he enacts that has an effect on the average individual on the street. You know, some federal laws do have an impact. Yes, I agree. But in this situation, I think it's more of a case of the city, like the county or municipal laws. Why is he out? What's he doing? You know, and to carry a dangerous weapon, he should be. This is the kind of person as a career criminal and should be institutionalized. He shouldn't be out. In as much as Trump made some errors in his comments, you can't blame him for this type of incident.
I think it is proven that when you have police or National Guard in the area, people are less likely to do things. And so if there's more transit police on the train, clearly just kind of saturating, would this mental guy really be bold enough to whip out a knife like that? Because if you watch the video, he was just walking around chilling.
Yeah.
It's a deterrent. So I hear you, and I'll take that.
Yeah.
Can't really blame Trump in a
Yeah,
sense,
yeah,
but
and to
yeah,
your point about like adding more police presence, I think it goes further than that. If you don't address the root cause, which is the laws that are in place, police are not. They can only do so much. Have people who are maybe they just stole a T-shirt, but they're in jail, versus this guy who's done 14 things that are egregious and stuff. So these are some of the things that they need to look at. And yeah, I agree with you. You know, more police presence, but I think the better way to solve this is addressing the root cause, which is the judicial system.
and you know what else is a little bit frustrating? The woman next to her, after the guy got up, the woman next to her on the other seat just did nothing, and it's like,
What kind of
it's
world are we living in?
disappointing. I know it's
People are
disappointing. Like,
what's that word
what
I'm
the
looking for?
heck?
It's almost like they're desensitized to these
Yeah,
things,
like,
and that's
I'm
why I said
so,
mental
and you're a
health.
female. Like,
Yeah,
I get the
yeah,
male, I get the
yeah.
guy.
Maybe it was shock. Could be shock.
But you look at her face. She
Could be
did not
shock,
look
too.
shocked. She was just like,
I'm
you're
not
not
gonna deal with
my,
this.
you're not what
Yeah.
I feel like you're not who I'm used to. And so I'm going to get up and remove myself.
Do you think that would happen if that was a dude?
In what context? Like, do you
think he would just sit there and watch that happen and not react? 9 out of 10 guys would do something.
But there were other guys in the area.
They didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
You talking about the person that was right next?
Yeah, it was a woman, and then behind her, on the other side, behind the woman that was on the other, was a man, and he got up and walked away.
Did he see what really happened? I guess it's a bigger conversation. We can have it after, but let's.
But
just
I guess,
get it.
but no, hold on, wait, no, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want you to land what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
My whole thing though is, I think he did see. I think you kind of said it. We're desensitized, and it's sad. Don't get me wrong. I think with who she looks like and a brother, I get that. But this is the thing. You're on a bus. It's a public space. It's wide open. It's not like as if it's a dark alley and you're like trying to help her and then it could be misconstrued as something.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. But I think what's also challenging is she clearly was distressed. He got up. There was a bit of a tussle. And then all of a sudden she just curled up and started crying. Come on,
Who was crying? The
Ukrainian woman.
The victim.
She was crying.
She
looked like she clearly. So I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Yes, I know you're trying to.
Yeah.
I don't want to get no smoke. I don't want no drama. I get that, but I
Yeah.
mean, come on, like
And
real
it's
quickly.
a society thing too, because it happened in New York, right?
Yeah, but real quickly.
Yeah.
So I saw a truck ATV sideswipe an SUV.
Mm-hmm.
My immediate reaction was, and this was on the 401. My immediate reaction was to follow her onto the shoulder. She went into the shoulder in between, not the shoulder on the sides, but in the middle, where they have the water thing in case you hit the railing.
In case you hit the railing.
So that's dangerous.
Very.
My wife's like, what are you doing? Keep going. We have Tristan in the back. And I'm like, no, someone just got hurt and we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So my instinct, I don't care what's going on. I know I'm not trying to put my family in danger, but this is human decency. And I said, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I think my mother got hurt a little bit.
Shock.
And I'm like, you know what? I got the license plate and I'm going to go after them. Here's my number. And long story short, we called the cops.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
To let her
that's
know.
Good enough. Yeah.
We got the license plate of the truck driver.
That's all you needed to do.
Yeah.
It's just, even though you don't physically step in, at least do something that would impact the situation that happened to help the situation. So, to your point, I mean, there's been incidents where people they're taking videos or selfies when these kind of incidents happen. I'm just thinking to myself, is it more important to take a video? Sorry, not selfies, but take a video or capture the moment than to report the incident. Yeah. And it's just society the way it is right now. We're being desensitized, and it's sad. But I have a friend who works at TTT, he's a special constable, and he tells me about the number of incidents that happen on a daily basis on the train where people jump on the tracks. If they were to report everything that happened, you'd be like shocked.
Wow.
So there's a lot of incidents that they don't report. It's just, again, the root cause needs to be addressed. Mental health is huge, especially since COVID.
Yeah, exactly. With that said, guys, interesting topic, really tragic. But yeah, you guys let us know what you're thinking.
Yeah, condolences to the family of the lady that got killed as well. It's terrible. And I know that guy should not be in society.
Yeah, he needs to be removed.
He needs to be removed from society for the rest of his life. I don't know that there's a way to fix him or make him better. I think he's one of those where it's like, it's unfortunate and he's just not gonna be able to live in society. So
please like and subscribe. All right, guys, take care. God bless.
Bye, guys.